Is that Donald Duck as a ninja? Maui Mallard in Cold Shadow. This is a game that I'm sure many of you have never heard about, but it's actually a really fun game that I enjoyed trying. What made me know about the game? Well, I was watching some Super Nintendo recommendations and I saw this game. This looks interesting. It's Donald Duck, one of my favorite characters, and the animations and the look of the game looks beautiful. So I said I had to try it to myself. And when I did try it, I was like, wow, this is an underrated game that everyone should play. You play as Maui Mallard, Donald Duck, the character, where you're wearing a Hawaiian t-shirt, and you can switch into a ninja. Yep, a ninja. Donald Duck is a ninja confirmed. And the Donald and the ninja both have different skills, so whenever you are in the level, you need to have to switch between them for different areas.
Animation and graphics.
Let's talk about the animations and the look of the game here, because this is clearly what drawn me into the game in the first place. As you can see, the game looks so beautiful. I'm already a fan of pixel art, and the game looks so fluid, especially here on the Super Nintendo. The animations are really amazing, like it's Disney. You feel like it's a Disney cartoon as a game. You're like inside the game. You're controlling the game, which is one of the most amazing things. You really feel like you're playing in a cartoon, like you're inside the cartoon playing as Donald Duck. I can speak about this for hours, but the sprites, the enemies, the fluidity, the different animations of Donald and the ninja, everything is just so beautiful. The environment, the colors, the bright colors, everything about this game looks so beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful looking games, especially the one in the Super Nintendo. Like, wow, this is actually one of the most beautiful looking games I've ever seen in a while. Look at this guy's secret agent profile. His blood type is red, and his favorite food is, spicy chicken quesadillas. Yummy.
Gameplay.
Now, of course, since this is a game, you gotta talk about the gameplay. Well, the gameplay is actually really fun. It's an old game, so you could kind of expect the retro style of games, which is a bit difficult at first, but as you learn the skills, you get to develop the skills required to beat the levels, so you get better and better and better. For example, when I first played it, I was struggling with the first levels, but now, coming back to the first levels, they're really easy. Really scary place, and you have to go up the lava in a horizontal kind of, in a vertical platforming kind of way. That switches the gameplay. There's a level where you shrink. There's levels where you jump on bubbles. Levels where you use your gun to propel yourself in the water by shooting at the opposite direction. That was really creative. And the boss fights were really creative as well. Everything about this game oozes creativity. It's so creative. That's a really creative kind of gameplay. So not only does the game look outstanding and amazing, but it also plays really creatively with very creative elements. There's literally a place where you have this this floating jar of blue liquid that you have to protect because it's forming platforms for you as you rise in a tower, and you have to protect it by shooting those green fires or fire spirits from kidnapping him. What? But it's actually really, that's a kind of, because when you've been playing lots of platformers, sometimes you wish you had more creativity, like some spice to change the game, and this provides that. So many creative elements. I seriously have no idea how this game did not get more credit. Maybe because they called it Maui Mallard instead of Donald Duck? I don't know. Maybe that would have made it way more popular. Because this game has so much creative elements. So much. That makes it special from many platformers that I've played. Most platformers are really similar and boring, especially licensed ones. But this? Nope. This has a lot to offer in terms of creativity and fun. And it's a short game, so the replayability value is high, and each level is different with a wild different mechanic. So it's a really fun experience that you could try. every once in a while. I know I am, because this game is awesome. But the controls here need some getting used to. It's like driving a new car. You gotta get used to how far does a jump go. Like, the controls can be a bit tricky at the start, but once you get the hang of them, you get to see how much of a gem this game is. Also, sometimes you could see the screen as like it moves around really quickly. I saw that at first, but then my eyes adjusted and got used to it. And this is actually a gem of a game, especially not only in the looks and the animations, but especially in the gameplay. Because let me tell you, the gameplay here is very, very creative. You have to switch between Donald and the ninja frequently in some levels, and each one has his own mechanics. Donald has a gun, which actually has different bullets. The different bullets here, I discovered that while I was playing the last level, but wow, this is a really creative approach. Kind of reminds me of the Cuphead bullets. Sometimes the enemies are too difficult that you have to intentionally take damage and just skip them to progress through the level. But it's kind of the fun, But like, I don't know, I never tried 100%ing the game, but I think it would be difficult, right? I don't know. There's a fun bonus level after each level, which if you beat, you get a password to automatically start to that level, so you don't have to start the game from the beginning. And after getting all the passwords, you can write them on a paper or something like that.
Concepts.
And as you can see here, look at those amazing concepts of the original game. The creators really were really creative and giving it all in their ideas in terms of this level design, which is outstanding. Thanks to Max Nasikan for interviewing the creators and getting all these concepts. There were many cool concepts for Maui Mallard 2, like pirates and World War II ducks, but Disney didn't end, so is that a maybe? There's also really cool fan material, like this guy who recreated one of the levels in Unreal Engine 4. Possible future remaster? It would be really dope, actually.
Conclusion.
What I mean is, if you have a free night, you could just sit down, bring a blanket if it's winter, or I don't know, like whatever, like summer stuff, open the air conditioner, yeah, and just play Maui Mallard. It's simple, it's a Super Nintendo game, it looks amazing, it needs your skill that you get to learn and improve as you play the game, and it's a really fun experience, and you're gonna love the creative elements. If you like the game like Cuphead, you're gonna like Maui Mallard, and you're gonna really like the creative elements here. So many different ways to make a platformer. Horizontal levels, vertical levels, guns, water levels, propulsion using a gun, bungee roping. So many creative challenges and different levels, so each level is its own experience. You can't expect level 1 to be the same as level 5, or level 5 the same as level 7. They're all different levels in their own creative ways. Different designs, different elements, different gameplay, which makes this game short, but it's really amazing. It's a short experience, but every part of the experience is enjoyable. When you're good at it, that is. But it's okay, the more you play, the more good you become at the game.